Mr. Rooney.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, welcome to the committee, and it's an honor to get to meet you. I haven't met you formally yet, but I look forward to. I also look forward to inviting you to our district. I represent Florida's 17th district, which is kind of Florida's heartland, and represents the largest citrus producing district, I think, in the country. We also have a lot of beef cattle, blueberries, sugarcane, and the like, but by and large, our district is where we get our orange juice from, and that's where I want to sort of talk to you about today, if you don't mind. I had a very good working relationship with Secretary Vilsack over the years, and I bring this up on this committee probably every year because I can't stress enough the kind of critical juncture that we're at in the citrus industry, especially when it comes to USDA programs that are incredibly important to my growers. Your budget request notes the progress that the HLB MAC program has achieved to date. However, with growers and commercial firms adopting 36% of the tools developed through the program's projects through the end of fiscal year 16, your budget zeroes out the MAC program and eliminates the provision of our bill that provides the program with the $5.5 million in FY17. My growers, as well as those in Texas and California, depend on this program in order to deploy new treatments and methods to keep their trees healthy until a permanent solution is found through the Specialty Crop Research Initiative within USDA's National Institute for Food and Agriculture, NIFA, which focuses more on the long-term solutions we need. Believe me, I cannot stress to you enough. If you go around in my district and meet with my growers and tour their groves and look into their eyes, they are at a desperate moment here, whether or not they're going to be able to continue in the orange juice business. It's not a matter of even just getting other people to continue growing. And what's more upsetting to me is getting their children to take up the family business. The interest there is just it's kind of deflating. So we've had some success, obviously, in the past Farm Bill, thanks to representatives from California and Texas joining the fight. I guess my question deals around the fact of cutting $5.5 million from this program. I'm not sure how that helps balance the federal budget, especially when we're actually making good strides in the citrus industry research. We're getting close to actually finding solutions. It's not wasted money. We're getting to the point now where we either have to beat citrus greening and other diseases, or we lose the orange juice industry and we fall prey to having to import our orange juice from countries like Brazil. And for any of those of you and Mr. Secretary who've traveled abroad and drank orange juice that doesn't come from this country, it doesn't taste the same. It's not as good. And we just don't want to lose that in Florida. We don't want our growers to have to sell their land. I mean, you know, obviously, as everybody said in Florida, the last crop is real estate, and that could be, you know, a reality. But what we really want is for you to explain to, I would like you to explain to our growers that if I pledge to work to get this program reauthorized in the 2018 Farm Bill, will you work with me to learn about what my growers are going through, possibly come down to South Central Florida, to Florida's heartland, tour these groves and meet these growers and see how important this program is to the future of our state and my district and of the orange juice industry in the state of Florida?
I'd welcome the opportunity. Obviously, the greening issue has been a intractable kind of issue, and certainly the coordination is needed in that area. Hopefully we can backfill some of those funds in another way. You need to tell your producers I'd welcome to come down, because if everyone is as good a consumer of orange juice as I am, they need a whole lot more acres of it. So it is distinctive and delicious and a great product, and I'll commit to you if to work with you in implementing those kind of programs to the very best. My commitment overall in the budget, when it's finalized, is to implement it to the best of your spirit of appropriations and the final budget to do that.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.